Hello, Algebra AB. This is Mr. Fritz. I'm told that I say the word here too much when I record these videos, so I'm going to try to limit myself. So that's one. You can count along at home if you're interested. What we're going to do here, what we're going to do with this problem is solve the inequality and graph. So what we have is a it's a compound inequality, and we have negative 31 is less than or equal to 2x minus 15, which is less than 3. So what that tells me right off the bat is that I have an and compound inequality. So that'll come into play later when we're doing the graphing. But that's something to take note of. Now these are pretty easy because when I have it sandwiched in between these two, I like to think of this as kind of like an in-betweener, or I have these bookends on either end. So we'll see what that means in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down my, my inequality by dividing it into 3 pieces. There's one piece, there's 2 pieces, and there's my 3rd piece. Now the rules are whatever I do to one of these sections, I have to do to all sections. So it's like when we were solving equations, and whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. But in this scenario, it's kind of like there's 3 sides you can consider. So let's see. Well, let's start off by, we want to get x by itself. We're isolating x, so we're going to add 15. And whatever I do to one of my pieces, I have to do to every single one. So I'm going to add 15 to everything. Oops, try that again. Add 15 to everything. This one's going to go away. So I'm going to get a 2x left here. And a 3 plus 15 is 18. And a negative 31 plus 15 is negative 16. And then my signs carry down. Next step is I'm going to want to divide everything now by 2 to get the x by itself. And that's going to go away, that's going to go away, and my final inequality here is going to be negative 8 divided by x, or not divided by, but less than x rather, less than or equal to x is less than 9. This is my final inequality. So now let me graph this thing. Well, the way that I like to graph it is I like to kind of cover up one piece at a time and take a look and graph this in sections. So I'm going to just first start off by graphing this piece right here. So if I graph, on the top one I'll do negative 8 is less than x. So let's put my negative 8 right here, and my circle, this is going to be, it's less than or equal to. So I'm going to have a filled in circle, and it's going to go to the right. And again, if you're confused about which direction the arrow should go, just think about if I plug in a value to the left or right of negative 8, will it make this inequality true? So I could pick negative 7. Does negative 7 make this inequality true? Well, yes. Negative 8 is less than or equal to negative 7, so it's all good. So that's 1 right there. The next piece that I'll look at is the x is less than 9. So let's put that on the graph. X is less than 9. So here's my 9, and this is going to be an open circle because it's not including, not equal to, and I'm less than, so I'm going to go to the left here. Okay, and remember now that the and is wherever I have 2 lines overlapping. So I want to kind of pretend to drag my pen across these 2 lines and see where the overlap happens. And that's going to happen, for my final answer, that's going to happen between negative 8 and positive 9. Closed circle over here, open circle over here. So my final solution set is going to be negative 8 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 9. And there it is. There you have it.